Hi everyone, and welcome on board our supplier webinar. We are very glad you joined us for our session today. My name is Rana Ramhi. I am the Supplier Engagement Coordinator, and with me today are my colleagues Yulia and Theodora, who will introduce themselves.
Hi everyone, I'm Yulia, I'm support officer and I will take technical part on this webinar. I will get over to Theodora.
Okay, hi everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Theodora. I'm responsible for operations overall and supplier relationship. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Yulia and Theodora, and welcome on board everyone. So to quickly brief you on today's agenda, today we're gonna talk briefly about why we're here, and we're gonna introduce you on how to win more business with Mawared MENA, and then Yulia will take us through the feature benefit showcase, how you can register your supplier account on the platform, how to create your public profile and manage your team, creating your product catalog and maintaining it, as well as promoting it in the public environment. And then finally, how you can respond to RFQs and tenders and quick quotations through the platform. And then at the end of our session, we're going to leave a short time slot for a Q&A session. Next slide, please. Thank you. So to briefly introduce Mawared MENA, Mawared MENA is a multilingual ISO-certified digital e-procurement platform. It is purpose-built to connect humanitarian and development actors, both national and international, with vetted national and regional suppliers across the Middle East and North Africa. Mawared MENA's main purpose is to empower localization of supply in the MENA region. And now we go through how Mawared MENA simplifies local sourcing for both NGOs and buyers and for suppliers. For NGOs and buyers, Mawared MENA allows standardized procurement processes. Because everything in the processes is built in, everything is standardized. It allows you to have full alignment with donor regulations, as well as run efficient and compliant market assessments, whether they're RFQs, RFIs, tenders, as well as allowing you access to very beneficial features like pooled procurement, where organizations can actually aggregate their procurement and make one order, which ultimately ends up saving a lot of time and money. However, Mawared MENA simplifies local sourcing for local and regional suppliers as well, through allowing them to showcase their featured products and services. It also allows suppliers to have direct and free access to all open RFQs on the platform. And through the platform, they can build and sustain a relationship with NGOs, which ultimately turns into a long-term partnership. And then the last point, Mawared MENA allows suppliers to offer fully compliant and confidential procurement processes, meaning that the supplier, because every compliance aspect is built into the processes and workflows of Mawared MENA, supplier does not have to worry a lot about being compliant. The platform basically does it for them. Additionally, there are features like confidential procurements that suppliers benefit from, obviously both buyers and suppliers. But yes, we have these features available for Mawared MENA. And next slide, please, Yulia. Now, why you as a supplier should join Mawared MENA if you still have not. First of all, Mawared MENA allows you to showcase your offerings you as a supplier can create a professional searchable profile that showcases all your goods and services. This catalog can be directly accessed by NGOs and humanitarian buyers, which brings us to the second point. This allows you to unlock new markets. You can connect with NGOs, UN agencies, and other institutional buyers across the region through the platform. For the third point, Mawared MENA simplifies bid submission. Historically, we constantly receive feedback from suppliers that the submission process is very simple through the platform. It has guided workflows and clear information requests, which ultimately ends up simplifying the submission process significantly and saving you a lot of time and effort. As for the fourth point, we have a very important feature which allows you to stay ahead with instant alerts, meaning whenever there is an RFQ, a tender, or a request for information that is relevant to your product portfolio, Mawared MENA has the capacity to notify you through instant alerts, meaning you will get an alert through your email, which will allow you to open the details of the tender or the RFQ and submit your offer directly. And last but not least, Mawared MENA offers onboarding and ongoing support, meaning me and the team are always ready to support, whether the support is needed in Arabic or in English. Our dedicated team is always ready to provide the needed support, whether it is to create your profile, update it, create your product catalog, or submit your bids directly through the website. The team is always available to support. And this brings us to the second part of our presentation, which is going to be more technical, and my colleague will walk you through it.
Hi, thanks, Rana, for the introduction of the value component. I will take over now and give you an insight into the technical part and how can you juggle through the platform and make the best of its use. So, as Rana said, all the procedures that are published through the Mawared MENA platform are usually public and listed here on the dashboard page. So basically, any supplier that wants to participate can access them with the condition that they have an active profile on the platform. So in terms of information that you see displayed on an overview, you can see the NGO organization is listed, the coverage of the tender, so whether if it's a global procedure, local or national, regional, etc., the status of each procedure, closing date for receiving the bids, and of course, title and the description of the request. Next, please. Okay, so once you browsed through the dashboard and decided if there's a relevant procedure that you want to participate in, you are ready to submit your quotation documentation. So regardless if it's a simple procedure like what we call a quick quote, this is a basic RFQ containing minimal elements like items, quantity, and the product description with specifications. So this is what we call quick quote, and it's very straightforward. Whether if it's a more complex procedure like the one you see see in the right-hand side with various elements, description, timeline of receiving the bids, additional documentation for specifications check, also criteria for decision making, etc., etc. You can participate in any one of these type of procedures. We have a wide variety of RFQs that similar to the ones that you see here, either more simple or more complex. But what is common to all of them is that all suppliers can participate equally to any one of them, provided that the products are relevant to your business category, of course. Next, please. Okay, so maybe now you would wonder how you can benefit of the platform, and this is the part where I start to show you exactly what are the elements that you can make a use case of. So first of all is the fact that you can showcase your company information profile and also advertise your organization, your business through the platform ecosystem. This means that once you fill in your supplier information, you can post and have it visible through the whole NGO ecosystem from the MENA region. So you can put here the supplier, your supplier description, information, and also the main products. All the suppliers with full contact information and details can expect to receive direct RFQs from NGOs. So we enforce and we try to highlight that this is always an important part of the process. Next, please. All right, and here is in this section you see how you can submit as a supplier the quotation, and you will also realize that the platform offers you a standardized way of participating with quotes across various NGOs. So this basically simplifies the process of submitting bids to NGO organizations which are part of your MENA region, of the same MENA region, but you are doing it in a structured and straightforward way. So you see that what you need to provide is basically what the supplier questionnaire, which is a few questions that you need to answer related to the commercial terms, transportation, Incoterms, packaging, etc. So it's not a lot. It's maximum 10 to 15 questions, and then you have the quotation part where you have already listed the products that are required, quantities, and you just need to enter the relevant pricing, click send, and there you go. The buyer will get your quote instantly. Next, please. Okay, and now I'm going to demonstrate with this video how to register as a supplier, which is the first essential step in the process of benefiting of the functions of the platform. So you see, the first step is the user part, so putting your username. Then second is the organization. So select your account type, which is supplier. Enter your company information address. And third part is the registration information, which is registration number and type of company. So once you complete all these 3 steps, you will get an email with confirmation and with an activation link through which you have to go in order to set up a password. Once you complete this step as well, you are basically ready to go. Your profile is created, and you can move on to the next step and to activate your supplier account. Okay, which we see here. So you log in and you go to the account area. And in this section, you can further complete relevant information for us to do proper due diligence checks. So you see in this demo how we log in, go to account area, add relevant supplier information, like supplier logo, name, email address, country. Okay. And we can, and you can define several teams depending on the functions that you want them to fulfill. In this section, you see the additional details that we need in order to for us to do the due diligence checks. So you see the physical address. You see the registration type, and then you just have to click user management and define your members. This is a very important function to be used in your daily activity because it allows adding to the same under the same umbrella organization several team members for which you can the various roles you want to allocate. So, for example, if you have a sales team, let's say you have a sales team, team members that are responsible to submit quotes, you can add them here. And also, for example, if you have like a product manager team, responsible with defining and promoting your supplier catalog, you can have the same. So the platform allows you to do it as you wish. Next, please. So in this part, we will demonstrate further an additional functionality, which is the multi-team options that you have as a supplier. So as I was saying, not only that you can add as many members as you want, but you can also define and group these members in various teams with various functions. So in this example, you see we have an admin team with there are two teams basically, yeah. So each of these teams can have different team members, or can have also shared team members. So you can juggle with them as it fits your business model. This is an important function because it allows you visibility throughout the operations that you are performing on the platform, but also it ensures that you are having proper interaction and communication through your team members. Next, please. All right, and getting to the part where you create and promote your supplier catalog, which I think it interests you most. In this part, I'm demonstrating how to create your supplier solutions and then how to include them in a catalog. So you see that we can easily define from scratch any product by entering essential product information like description, various values like pack size, minimum order quantity, item code, depending on the case, and then moving on to the specifications area, starting with the product category. which is aligned with the catalog categorization, with the MENA catalog categorization you see here. And moving on to adding all the criteria that are relevant for your use case. For each criteria, you can add as many values as you want and as you see fit. And then you can move on to add prerequisites if it's applicable, attachments like data sheets or drawings, depending on the product, and also of course, you can put a relevant picture or as many pictures as you see fit. And there it is. Once you are ready, the product will be saved in your personal catalog and you're fit to move on. In this picture, I'm showing you that aside from the products, the platform also allows you to build various kits and promote them accordingly. So this is an example of a dignity kit that it's posted on the Mawared catalog. For the humanitarian sector, we have various types of kits requested, also first aid kits, hygiene, reproductive health, like shelter as well, NFIs, various type of NFIs, etc. So the platform allows these kits to be easily built through the fact that it consolidates the composition of various products that are already part of your supplier catalog, let's say. And then you can build them into a bundle together and post them and promote them as a kit. These kits can be easily edited and customized, and you can at any time remove or add products and also modify quantities or specifications within the kit. Next, please. All right, and this part is this is where I'm showing you how to promote your supplier catalog. Okay, so once you have created your products, what you need to do is promoting them to the organization catalog. This will make your product available and visible to the whole supplier organization. So this is the first step, and you see, once you do this, the products will be automatically moved from my catalog to the organization catalog. And once you do this, okay, so once you have them here, okay, you can further proceed with publishing it to the community. This means basically that you will post them to the whole portal, to the whole NGO ecosystem. So all the NGOs will be able not only to see the products, but also to send you RFQs for that specific products. This process is, however, is not automatic. It is going through a ticketing system. So it's creating a ticket that will be handled by a team in the background that will review your product, and within 24 hours or even shorter, will activate the product as part of the Mawared MENA public catalog. This process is made for you to make sure that you have relevant product description, complete specifications listed, and also that the products are mostly relevant to the humanitarian sector, and you make the most use of your use case, of your publication. Next, please. I think we are, this is it with the technical part. So I will give the floor now to you, dear suppliers, to address any relevant questions or clarifications that you might need. Feel free to put them in the Q&A or just to raise your hand and let us know, and we will answer as accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you, Theodora. I can see one question already. I think it's for you, Rana. It's about pricing of participating for suppliers on the platform and the quantity of solutions in the catalog. Can you tell a bit about this?
Yes, of course. To answer the first part of the question, the participation is absolutely and completely free of charge. So there is no fee associated with being on the platform or participating in the bidding process. As for the quantity of items on the catalog, I think, Theodora, you're more capable of answering how many products per suppliers are we allowed to have on the catalog?
So for the moment, the number of items part of the supply catalog is unlimited. However, this is based on the consideration that the suppliers are showcasing their main products, part of their most relevant product categories. So usually it's around 20 to 30 products max. Of course, the majority of suppliers have 10 to 15, but with the mention that these products are super focused on to the humanitarian sector and very in very high demand. There are cases in which suppliers do want to propose more products, and in this case, if we notice that there's a high number, we can of course adjust and create a ticket to allow you to post even more. But we need to know if this is the case. Otherwise, just to focus on the main requested products is just perfect. I hope that answers.
Thank you, Theodora.
Okay.
Thank you. One more about how many tenders do we usually have on the platform? Who can help me with that?
Yeah, I can help. I think, Theodora, you can also add. So this highly depends on who is publishing the tenders. So we don't have an actual fixed number of tenders. It depends on what tenders are published in the period.
Okay, I would like to add that you can easily check the platform in the organizations area, and if you go to the buyers, you could have an indication of the available active NGOs who are posting regularly RFQs on the platform. For the moment, we have more than 30 procedures that are either running or have passed with submitted, but it's an ongoing process, and also not only ongoing with the procedures, but it's we are also in the process of onboarding new buyers. So it will for sure incrementally increase in terms of number of RFQs as well, along with this.
Oh, there is no questions for now, so I just wanted to mention that you can mail us anytime with any questions in case you will think about afterwards, and I think you can close, Rana.
Thank you, everyone. It's been a pleasure having you with us, and we look forward to having you on our platform and participating, hopefully, with bidding. And please do reach out if you have any questions or require support as you do so. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.